What does a good technical hire look like at pre-seed? If you're building a startup at the pre-seed stage, hiring a first technical person is kind of make or break decision. Get it right and you move fast, test assumptions and ship a product. Get it wrong and you burn time, money and momentum. A lot of founders, especially non-technical ones, start by looking for the best coder they can find. You know, someone with 10 years of experience, a stack of GitHub stars, maybe ex-Google on the CV, but that's not what you really need at pre-seed. So what does a great technical hire actually look like when you're this early? Let's break it down. You need a partner in chaos. Someone who understands that nothing is clear yet and still wants to build anyway. At this stage, your first technical hire should be more than just a developer, but not necessarily a full CTO either. I think here's what really matters. First of all, bias for action. They build fast, not reckless but iterative, and they don't wait for perfect specs. Second, they're problem-oriented. They care more about solving user pain than playing with shiny tech. Third, they have strong startup fit. They're comfortable with uncertainty, wearing multiple hats, and making things happen with minimal structure. Fourth, they have a builder's mindset. They don't just code what you say, they think in trade-offs. Speed with scalability, now versus later. And finally, collaborative communication. They can work directly with you, product thinkers, and even non-technical founders. They don't disappear for weeks into a Slack thread. And here is a bonus, they ask questions, good ones, about users, edge cases, priorities. That's like someone who thinks like a product partner, not just a task executor. At Utebo, we screen for startup mindset, not just skill set. Because at pre-seed, that mindset is what gets you to product market fit. At pre-seed, you don't need the perfect engineer. You need the right one for your stage. Someone who builds, adapts, and makes your vision real. This is the hire that sets the tone for everything else. So make it count.